What is up guys, it's the NJB here, and today I'm going to make a video on some of the upcoming weekend games because after this international break we actually have a few big games coming up. We have two derbies coming up, one in England and one in Italy, and then we have two other Premier League matches that are going to be kind of interesting. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm kicking this off starting with the one game that's not going to be in the UK, or England more specifically. This is the Milan derby. So the first Milan derby of the season, this will be an interesting matchup because first of all, it is happening right after the international break. Usually after the break, teams play a bit weaker than usual, and also they can be subject to surprise defeats, especially to weaker teams whose players were still with their clubs rather than their countries. Now, both of these teams have a lot going for them. In the case of the labeled home team, Inter has improved a lot under Antonio Conte and has some noticeable talent compared to last season. Arturo Vidal adds a lot of strength to the midfield, and Achraf Hakimi adds pace and attacking threat on the right side, and Perisic returns to give them more of an attacking boost. So far this season, Inter have won 2 and tied 1, but that tie did come against another strong team in Lazio. In the case of AC Milan, this season they have won all their first 3 fixtures and have not conceded a single goal, and have looked pretty good while doing it. I do not have much to say about Milan, but when looking at their season so far, they are flawless, but haven't actually faced any real competition, and with that in mind, I have to give this game to Inter. Inter just have a stronger team, and they are continuing their momentum from the last few years ago when they got back into the Champions League. I think they will defeat AC Milan about 3-2. Both teams like to score plenty of goals, but Inter Milan have more prominent goal scorers like Lukaku, Martinez, Eriksen, and Achraf Hakimi. I think this will be a close game, but it's all Inter for me. So the next matchup, our first Premier League match that we're going to talk about, and this is Manchester City versus Arsenal. Now these two teams are not teams that I am expecting to do well in comparison to the other Premier League top sides, but I'll admit Arsenal are changing my mind a little bit. Both Arsenal and City have their weaknesses, mainly around the back. City's defense plays a very high line and are very subject to counterattacks from other teams with fast attackers like Arsenal have. Now, the main issue I have with Arsenal is that they often try to play out from the back, even when there's no space available. So I think this can hurt them in their league run this season. While I do think the Gunners have more lethal forwards, Manchester City does have a better overall team, and Guardiola's high pressing side are not the side to try and play out from the back nearer the goal line with. I'm predicting a 2-2 draw for this game. I just don't think either side is that good enough to defeat the other. So the next teams I'm going to talk about are Everton and Liverpool, the Merseyside derby. So remember when I spoke about the smaller teams beating bigger teams after a break? I think this is going to be one of those cases. Liverpool are still a strong team, but Everton has a lot of momentum. Now, Everton have not actually faced a big team this season other than Tottenham, but I think they will defeat Liverpool, albeit just barely. After losing to Aston Villa, I think the Merseyside team will be trying to turn it around, but after the break, they may find it a little bit harder than expected. I see Everton defeating Liverpool around 3-2. And the last game I'm going to talk about is Newcastle United versus Manchester United. I don't know exactly how to call this one. I don't think either of these teams have done too well this season. Newcastle are coming off the back of a home win, and United are coming off the back of a big loss to Aston Villa, which was at home, by the way. So, I still don't know if Ole is the best when it comes to tactics, but I know United is a very talented team. So, with that in mind, I think United will win this game 2-1 by the skin of their teeth. So with that in mind, those are my weekend predictions for this week. Should be going up around Friday, so hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think. You guys think that these teams were going to win? If they did win and you're watching it after, tell me what you guys thought about it then. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and sub if you enjoyed the video, and cheers mates.